Hey guys, welcome to the season 16 guide on how to play Fanny. First off, we will start with the items. As you can see, I have 3 builds for 3 different situations, and I recommend you guys do that too. Now let's get to the emblems. Emblems are personal preference, usually with Fanny, but I'll show you mine. I use this emblem set usually to go for the marksman alone before I get my spell vamp item, so it's very easy to survive and run out of the turret. So I've put up this not so crazy gameplay for you guys, just to give you a basic idea on how to play in season 16, since there are a lot of counters, and you should know to play safe always and never miss your ropes, because I'll be missing my ropes a lot since this was the middle of the night and I was really tired, so I'm guessing you would get the idea on how to play with Fanny. But I hope this gameplay helps you, and I'll be guiding you throughout the whole gameplay. As you can see, my team is playing really aggressive, and our Farsa and our Khufra really knows how to play, and they know their laning and they know their timings. It is really important to have proper teammates like this, otherwise you can't just carry. Usually I would say not to attack in this situation, but then that was a free kill. And I'm sure you should not go for this Angela anytime soon, because you don't have your ult ready, neither do you have your spell vamp item. The whole point of Fanny is her early game damage, and I'm sure you can see by here how I damaged their marksman, and Farsa managed to get it. But the bad thing is Leomord actually killed Farsa, so you better be careful with your ropes and make sure you deal enough damage for your teammates to secure the kill. Now you will see when and how to back out of team fights once you've dealt your damage. Leomord uses ult, so I decided to deal some damage right before he uses his ult and make it useless. And I realized how I don't have my spell vamp, so I don't engage completely. Make sure you farm a lot with Fanny, because you're supposed to get your spell vamp item fast and join in with your teammates in the team fight. The main problem I see with Fanny these days is that they don't farm. They just engage in battles thinking that they would get a random savage, but instead they would just fly in and die and not know what's going on. This would usually be in classic, and in some ranks they don't focus enough on their farm. They won't be able to get their spell vamp, and team fights would be very useless for them. If you know Fanny and you've been playing Fanny for a while now, you know that in early game, as risky as you can get, it's still a 50-50 whether you jump in the turret or not. So you have to make sure your rope hits everywhere. If you don't hit your ropes and you miss your ropes, that 1 second could end your life.
lose ground. My own little nightmare, I call it.
Because I couldn't secure that kill, I called Farsa and she secured it instead. You don't need to chase for kills unless you're very sure that you will come out safely. If you don't come out safely and you die and that will just keep repeating, then your teammates will report you, you will lose a lot of credit score, you will lose MMR. So you gotta be careful.
I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stands still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm doing yes.
Now as you can see, I've got my spell vamp item. Now I can play a little bit more aggressive to secure my team's advantage.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, got my hand, call.
Make sure as Fanny you are gonna be clearing lanes because you would get that extra farm and you would make sure that objectives are done. If you let the other team farm and you don't have enough objectives, you will for sure lose because Fanny is meant for the mid game and the early game. Late game Fanny is very hard to play.
Devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress, call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang bang, got my hand, call.
empty hearts and neon lights. They're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys learned a lot. And if you want to know how to secure the buff and how to lane properly with Fanny, be sure to like and subscribe. And I have many aggressive gameplays coming in soon, so I hope you're tuned in. And thank you for watching.